All right, welcome to again Faster Canada. There's been a lot of emphasis lately on team competitions, team workouts. So one movement that we see often in teams is the buddy carry. There are a few techniques to buddy carry, some that are more efficient than others, some that allow for longer distances than others, and some that are just more fun than others. So we have Jen and Rebecca here with us today. They're such a team that even dress the same, so it's kind of cool. The basic piggyback carry, so one of you jump on the back of the other one. We've all seen this one. This one's a little bit, this one can be good for short distances, which are really quick. You gotta get on the partner's back and get moving. It's tough for both of them because Rebecca's trying not to crush Jen by holding herself on her arms, and Jen has to hold Rebecca's quads the entire way that they're moving. So this can get pretty tiring, and I imagine you can feel the tension in Jen's biceps right now. So go ahead and relax and come down. But that's a good technique if you don't have a very long distance to go. If it's a 30-foot shoulder run, jump on the back and go. I kind of belabor the point on that one. That's the piggyback carry. All right, the second technique that we see a bit more often is the over-the-shoulder technique. So Rebecca's gonna go ahead and show this. And that's pretty much it. It's kind of like a sack of potatoes on your shoulders. So go ahead and put it down and we'll go over the aspects of this lift. So easiest way to kind of remember how to do this is the athletes face each other. And Rebecca's going to take her left arm and grab the right arm of Jen. So really kind of opposite arms. She's going to kind of get ready. She's going to lift that up. With the other arm pass through her legs and basically just lift Jen over her shoulders. Two key points here is Jen's quads on this side of her shoulder. It cannot be hanging off the back end this way. It's not going to be very easy for either one of them. The other really important thing, if you do a 180 for me, is that Jen's hand is pushing hard into the small of Rebecca's back. If she lets go, it's just kind of like more that heavy sack of potato. If she pushes into it, it's kind of like having a barbell on your shoulders. Barbell's a lot easier to carry than kind of a big sandbag, right? So go ahead and relax your arm again and see what that's like. It's a lot harder for Rebecca now. Put the hand back and she's higher up on the shoulders. Makes it a lot easier. Turn back and face the camera. Hands holding on here, hands holding on here. Jen's kind of just along for the ride. It's not always the most comfortable thing to be the sack of potatoes for a partner, but it's usually a simple way to kind of get someone on the shoulders. If someone bigger, taller, heavier, it's pretty easy to hold that person. All right, the third technique, which although it's an awkward-looking technique, is sometimes one of the best ones if you have a long distance to go or want them really fast because it's a lot easier to run with the person on your shoulders on your back. So we'll call it the wife carry technique, and Rebecca's gonna go ahead and show this one. It's always fun, but it's good to get to know your partner before you do it. For obvious reasons, there's a little bit of awkwardness in this lift. The position of the head and the rear end, but what's really awesome about this is that all of Jen's weight is in her quads and it's right on top of her shoulders. And if Rebecca would stop laughing for 2 seconds, she would be able to run across the room really quick.
You want me to run?
Just run and come back. And come back. See, so there's actually quite a lot of stability. Jen's got her arms wrapped around Rebecca's stomach. Rebecca's got her quads right here. Everything's pretty good. So go ahead and put her down. The challenge with this lift, the real challenge with this lift is that major imbalance. It's like trying to do a major deadlift with something kind of heavy. So we'll go ahead and show that. Don't pick her up. Just go into the setup position. 2 things here. Don't lift her yet. Jen can't shoot herself over because it can go bearing forward. And Jen can't go ahead and sit down because Rebecca has to actually kind of like squat her up, right? So go ahead and lift. So you see how right there, even though Jen's not the biggest of athletes, Rebecca had a little bit of a challenge because she's not ready for that weight forward. So go ahead and put her back down. It's really important. So you see there are some challenges, and it's kind of fun that they're making this mistake that it's something that's important to practice with maybe somebody else around just in case spotting. The athlete under has to really think of it like a back squat. You would never try to back squat with like loss of lumbar support and kind of squat like this. You want to be really strong and lift as if you're doing a back squat. So go ahead, Rebecca, think of that like a good back squat position once you're under. I know it's not the easiest thing, but think of a nice strong midline. And that lift looked a lot better right there versus the one before. All right, so go ahead and put it back down. And coming back down, of course, if you're tired, you've been running with somebody, don't just kind of collapse because it's really tough. Remember, get that back into that good squat position and put the person down. And it'll be a much more safe lift, but it's a really fun lift. And guarantee if you try that and you feel that the quads are right here, you can run pretty easily with the buddy. Hopefully that helped you guys out. So basic piggyback for short distances. It's a lot tiring on the arms, but it's quick for short. It's good for short distances. Over the shoulder, which is the classic one, takes a little bit of understanding of pushing the hand to the small of the back. And then the awkward yet very effective wife carry. So thanks a lot, fellas.